Oh, good morning. In Fulton, Kentucky. Yeah, I found the hole here in old refrigerator box. Laid it out. Just slept here this morning about 6 hours. That's just a little 2-lane highway there. Highway 54, I think. But I gotta get rolled up, get moving. Yeah, I never ever show my face in the morning when I first wake up, because my beard's all out of whack. I gotta take them baby wipes or pour a little bottle of water on it. But if you're running low on water, the baby wipes work. Then you can comb it out. Well, when I got down here this morning about 4 o'clock, it wasn't no traffic out on that road, but got rolled up. I'm just glad I found that refrigerator box laying off. It must have blown off the side of the road or out of somebody's truck. I got a couple of these yesterday. That beats having to build a fire next to the highway and tracks and cook up coffee. But yeah, the tracks are just there. I'm just up from the crew change point. If you look on Google Maps, I'm about a half mile northwest of where the split is, where you can go north straight to Champaign through Metropolis, or you can go northwest and then back north through Centralia, because the tracks split just south of Champaign to ease up traffic on the line. They usually go southbound on one through Centralia, and northbound through Metropolis and cross the river. But it really didn't matter. They mix it up. Because like last night, I come in on this track through Centralia. In that last video where we had that crew change and I was hiding real good. But anyway, I got all rolled up. Hadn't seen one ticket. I've been using a heck of a lot of Rappel and bug dope. That's helped. Well, found me a nice little place. Wish I'd have known this was here last night. Got my gear and everything already in it. Huh. Kept the dew off anyway. Not a bad little setup. Man, I was like 500 feet down from it. Alright, come on. Let's be the one. No floor drainers. Kind of a weak horn. That had a floor in it. One ride so far. That has a floor in it. Ride number 2. Both turned the wrong way. Got the B end facing the back where you ride. Ride 3 with the floor turned backwards. No, actually that one was turned right. Yeah, that third one had the B end on front. So yeah, that third one was a ride. Well, all these are empties. Likely soybean. No floors in all but 3 so far. He's slowing down a little bit. Ride number 4 turned the right way. But two in the open. Here comes another ride. See how it's lower down that lip. Turn the wrong way. I just hate riding out in the open like that unless it's nighttime. Then it's my luck. When the train stops, it's right at a road crossing. Everybody's headlights shining right on my head. Speeding up now. Definitely won't be any Cadillacs on this. I never see them put grain in those Cadillacs. They're only used to haul those plastic pellets. Well, we had what, 4, 5 rides so far on this entire train. You'd never catch it unless you knew exactly where that car was and happened to be close to it. There's ride 6, turn the right way. All these others, no floor to ride in. I mean, you could ride them, but you'd have to sit up and balance all night and day, or however long you rode. coming to an end. So that was 6 rides altogether. Yep, 6 rides on that entire train. Oh, that's it. Well, you could hide out there in that maze or whatever that is. Hey, look. Hobo shadow. Alright, this would be a perfect little catch out. They got this old worker like little road here. I guess it used to be a loading dock at one time. They could get the forklift up to the boxcar or something. It's really old asphalt, I know that. Well, I finally got one to stop. My first gondola in years. Matter of fact, that was with Nick Syracuse. About 5 years ago. When he gets going, I'm gonna have to get on top of those metal bars. That way, in case this thing derails or slack action or shifts real hard, I won't get stabbed like those kids did in Mobile, Alabama. There were 4 of them riding the gondola. Had rebarb in it, and the load shifted and killed 3 of them. Only 1 survived. But you'd have to have one hell of a hit to make something shift that heavy against that wall. But the concrete grainer in front of me. Once we get going, I'll get up, show some scenery. But I gotta keep down. It's gonna be nice and hot later, so I'll get on that south end of the car in the shade once the sun gets up high enough. Back there, in case an approaching train looks down in here, won't see me as good. Need some goggles. Mississippi River. Here's a track I wound up on once on a grain train. They parked some grain cars in the little yard up here, and they offload them on them barges. Going in the side, and I thought there might be a train over there. I didn't want to get seen down on. Well, we did take the siding, so there will be a train. I thought that was it. Glare off the wheel. Yeah, we're coming up on the town of Cairo. Farthest south town in Illinois. There's that little yard down there that I ended up in. 'Cause I had to hitchhike to Cairo. That's when I found out that's how you pronounce the name of the town, like Cairo syrup. get down on this end because of the sun. I got a little bit of a break, but I built up all this wood here to kind of keep me hid if I do happen to fall asleep and a train looks down in here. They'll see a big heap of wood. Yeah, because the cab of that train, that engineer can look right down in here, but you're kind of tucked up against the side. It's kind of hard for them to see you. Yeah, I'm gonna order me a pair of goggles. Now, these short gondolas I can get in pretty easy, but with my arm and hand, it's hard to climb up in them big ones, the big tall ones. Starting to get some cirrus clouds move in. That gets some filtered sunshine. It's not as intense. off that gondola in Centralia, and them things are filthy. I think I'm gonna set up camp right over there. Yeah, we pulled in the yard to do a little bit of work, but he's been sitting here 2 hours, so I kind of want to get off that gondola anyway. Well, that rain ain't moving in too. Have to get my tarp out. Yeah, that one's going back southbound there. The one I got off of is that black tank car in between the second line over. I had to hop over this white hopper one here. I need to get some more water anyway, so you know, sitting in them gondolas when it's sunny out like that, you lose a lot of water just exhaling and slow sweating. I'm sure if my pants are that filthy, my face is. I didn't like riding them loaded gondolas anyway. There's a couple of times we slammed pretty hard, but that stuff didn't move iota. But still, if there was ever a derail or something, that stuff would come smashing up. So I'll end this video after I find a camp spot. Gotta get off the yard. The yard office is right up there. There's a bunch of houses to my left. Can't camp there, so I got no choice. Walk by the yard office. There's some old Illinois Central units in a Grand Trunk engine used for switch engines. Kinda glad I got off that train. There ain't no power on mine anyway, that one I was on. Yard office straight ahead. Hope I can make it across without nobody calling in on me. There, so I better hike it real fast now. Well, I figured I would walk to the BNSF yard here in Centralia. Don't know if that sunset's showing up or not, but sure is nice. No mosquitoes or ticks yet, but I spray from waist down pretty good. Oh, what a desolate place this is. R2, go that way. You'll be malfunctioning with the day. Within a day, you half-witted. I gotta walk all the way to the end of this road. Take a right. Go a quarter mile. Take a left. Go 2.5 miles. Then I'll be at the BNSF yard. but it'll be dark. But this is a country road, so hey, first car I've seen. Yeah, the tracks are just right there. The Canadian National, the XICG, and Womack yard office is just right up there.